Thanks for watching Endgame Economics. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. It's completely free for you, and it helps us continue making more videos like this.
Hey there, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a massive and, honestly, super complex cultural shift. Picture this, a giant crowd of young men, their faces lit up by nothing but the glow of their smartphone screens. Over the last few years, one particular figure stepped right out of the digital shadows and completely captured the attention of an entire generation, Andrew Tate. Now, you've probably seen the viral clips, right? The fleets of supercars, the intense online debates, but we aren't here to just look at that surface-level noise. Instead, we're going to objectively explore the mechanics of how a single personality managed to totally dominate the online ecosystem and, more importantly, what that actually reveals about the modern world we're living in.
To really wrap our heads around this phenomenon, we first have to acknowledge the sheer, undeniable scale of it. We're talking millions of people here. And man, this audience is intensely divided. On one hand, millions of people look at this content and see something genuinely dangerous. But then, on the exact same platforms, at the exact same time, millions of others look at him and see someone who is just brutally honest. Whether people absolutely love the message or deeply hate it, the pure scale of that attention is a sociological fact that we simply cannot ignore.
Okay, so let's dive into this by taking a step back and looking at both sides of this massive cultural reaction, entirely impartially. We're not here to take a stance or pick a side between these two extremes. Instead, the goal of this explainer is to understand the landscape that even allowed this kind of division to happen in the first place. Think about it. When a reaction is this polarized, where the exact same words are interpreted as a severe threat by one group and absolute truth by another, it tells us that there is a massive underlying tension in society, just waiting for a spark.
And that brings us to the real mystery we're unpacking today. The most important question actually isn't who is Andrew Tate. Honestly, focusing just on the individual kind of misses the bigger picture. The real question, the one that explains this massive viral explosion, is why were so many young men waiting for someone exactly like him to appear? To answer that, we have to shift our focus away from the individual figure and look deeply at the sociological landscape these young men are living in every single day.
Section 1. The Modern Male Crisis, a generation feeling lost and directionless.
So for years, something has been quietly changing in the background of our society. A really significant portion of young men are feeling entirely economically uncertain and completely directionless. And this erosion of traditional avenues is stark. For generations, society offered a relatively clear script, right? You get a stable career, you take on a family role, you become part of a local community, and you build long-term security. Those were the anchors. But today, those paths have become drastically weaker. And when those traditional anchors just disappear, it leaves a massive void where a sense of purpose used to be.
Imagine the psychological weight of this for a second. You're sitting alone in a room illuminated only by the cold blue light of a phone screen. Every single day, you're endlessly scrolling, constantly comparing yourself against carefully edited realities. Social media is relentlessly throwing impossible standards of success in your face: extreme wealth, elite status, perfect fitness, absolute power. And you're trying to measure up to this digital mirage while facing job rejections or empty bank accounts in the real world. Many young men are feeling the heavy, crushing reality that they're losing a game they never even understood how to play. And right into that deep confusion, a new voice stepped in.
Section 2. The Mechanics of Virality, when certainty meets confusion.
A viral explosion of this magnitude doesn't just happen by accident. No way. It requires delivering exactly what an audience is starving for, in a way the digital ecosystem is perfectly designed to reward. Notice how his core message builds a really highly structured path: get stronger, make money, become disciplined, stop acting weak. Whether you agree with these tenets or not, they offer something that the modern digital world rarely provides: absolute clarity. For a generation that's basically drowning in nuance and confusion, a simple, bulleted list of strict rules feels like a life raft. It provides this immediate illusion of control.
And the delivery mechanism is just as important as the message itself. The source material highlights a fascinating psychological reality. Confidence is emotionally contagious, especially online. Tate speaks with absolute unwavering confidence, and here's why that matters so much. Social media algorithms are literally programmed to heavily reward emotional intensity. We know that anger spreads fast, right? We know controversy spreads fast. But absolute confidence, that spreads the fastest of all, simply because it offers an emotional anchor to people who are feeling totally adrift.
It's absolutely crucial to remember that the digital landscape acted as a megaphone, not the creator. The internet didn't create Andrew Tate, it amplified him. The algorithm simply recognized a perfect match between a hyper-confident delivery and an audience that was already primed and desperate to hear a message of certainty. That demand? It existed long before the supply ever showed up on their screens.
Section 3. The performance of power, internet culture as a magnet. People don't just follow influencers for information anymore. They follow them searching for direction. Internet culture specifically rewards extreme characters who project an image of untouchable power. On one side, we have extreme personalities. On the other, quiet nuance. Calm moderation rarely dominates algorithms the way larger-than-life defiance does. The modern digital attention economy just isn't designed to reward measured, thoughtful debate. It's built to reward the most highly charged, extreme performance available in your feed.
Every viral clip we see from this phenomenon, the private jets, the constant cigar smoking, the absolute refusal to apologize, it all feels emotionally charged with really specific performative traits. Dominance, rebellion against the mainstream, defiance of norms, supreme confidence. For audiences who are desperately searching for their own personal direction, these highly charged displays of power act like a massive magnet. The character portrayed online becomes larger than reality itself, offering a vicarious sense of power to those who feel entirely powerless in their own lives.
Section 4. The deeper emotional vacuum. Speaking into the frustration.
This entire viral explosion tells us something much bigger than just the story of one creator. It really acts as a mirror, revealing a massive, growing emotional void. The crucial point here is that he wasn't speaking into silence. Many young men today feel entirely invisible, unheard by mainstream institutions, and pretty much disposable to the economy. When you have millions of people feeling exactly this way, you have frustration boiling right beneath the surface. And frustration is one of the most powerful sociological forces on Earth. The message exploded because it spoke directly into that pre-existing frustration.
As an explainer, our job is to objectively reframe how we look at history. Throughout time, history repeatedly produces controversial, highly polarizing figures during periods of immense uncertainty. We really have to view this phenomenon not as the root cause of the modern male crisis, but merely as a symptom of it. A symptom of a much wider societal failure to provide meaningful paths and structures for a changing generation. When society stops offering meaning, strong personalities will inevitably rush in to fill the gap.
Because beneath the supercars, beneath the absolute confidence, the intense controversy, and all those chaotic internet debates, there is a very uncomfortable reality that we all just have to face. Millions of young men are desperately searching for these four things: purpose, identity, respect, and direction. And we have to understand that until society addresses these critical missing elements and finds healthier ways to answer those needs, powerful online personalities are just going to keep rising to fill the gap, again and again and again. Which leaves us with the most important thought of all. We've mapped out the psychological void, the algorithms, and the societal shifts. But that underlying hunger, it remains. So ask yourself, as you observe the digital world around you, what do you think young men are really searching for online? Think about that for a second. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep questioning, and I'll see you next time.